Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Right, today we are going to be making some pocket hugs. I'm going to be doing about 7 or 8 of them, and I'm going to show you just some different ways that you can make them. So I've got all sorts of things here. I've got some little charms. I've got a little bee, a key, a little octopus. I've got some gears, stickers, little fruits, beads, and shells and starfish. So let's start with a really simple one first. Let's do a sticker. So first step, so this is my mould and this is the heart here that I'll be using. So that's about the right size. So that size is, it's about 3 centimeters wide. So that fits on the card really, really well. So the cards that I'm using are these here. A pocket hug, a little heart from me to you, filled with lots of love and big hugs too. Love you lots. And they go into a cellophane bag when they're finished. And I'll show you how to attach those, very simple. So, put some gloves on first. I've got a range of glitters there, also that I'm going to be using. And I'll just get my UV resin straight from Temu, nothing fancy. Tried a few different sorts out from Temu and they all seem to be about the same. So this is the one I'm using today. So we're going to be using all just UV resin. You can do this, oopsie daisy. You can do this with epoxy, which just means you have a longer waiting time. And if you want to get these done quickly, UV resin is the way to go. Right. So the other thing I'll be using also is some mica powder. So when you're using mica powders and glitters, it pays to not use too much. So I'm going to put this, fill it up about a third. Let's do 2 at a time. And I see a little bubble in there, so I'll just get my lighter and wave that over until it pops. I'm just going to move it around so it covers most of the area. Grab our UV light. I'm just going to set it just for 30 seconds. So that's by no means set, but it is a little bit set and still got a bit of a bounce to it. So where did I put my, here it is. Now just pop a little bit more on. Which one should we do on this one? Now this is so we can put our sticker on. Peel one of these stickers off. I'm just going to place the sticker straight down in there. Just move it around a little bit. Bring some resin up onto the side of it to keep it in place. So the other one, I won't do sticker, I will do the octopus. So that's just a little charm octopus. It's going to pop him, there's a bubble. Pop him like that. Just push him down, make sure there's no bubbles trapped underneath him. Now try and get this heart in the centre. Now the UV light's not going to penetrate this cardboard on this sticker, but that's fine because we're going to turn it over later. Okay. So we just did 2 bursts of 30 seconds here. Depends how powerful your lamp is. You don't want it heating up too much, and also the reason why I do thin layers, if you put too much resin in one time, it can bubble up. You can get big lumps forming and it can overflow, so that's why I just do that amount there. Okay, next step, pop some UV resin in our little container, and I'm just looking at this and I need to actually fill it up a little bit more because I'm going to be putting glitter in this one. It's going to cover the octopus. I just want to bring it up to the sides. So there's the tiniest space, of about a millimetre, not even that. Well, yeah, it would be a millimetre, from the resin to the top of the mould. Because I'm going to be putting my colourants in, so my glitter on the octopus, and I'm going to be putting mica powder on this one here. And it needs to be quite thin. You just want it so it colours it, but not too thick because the light needs to penetrate. So just topping those up, I just top those up. Give it another, I'm going to do 60. And in the meantime, I'm going to fill this up. Well, not fill it right up, but pop some in here. Just a tiny amount that you think will cover that heart. And then I'll come back when this is finished. Okay, let's do the octopus first. I've got a little bit of resin in here. I'm going to put a little bit of this blue glitter. So it only takes the tiniest amount. That much. It's very fine glitter, and I'm going to pop a bit of green in too, so it's sort of an aqua colour. Teal colour, I mean. Grab a stick. Give it a stir. Now, if you have a look on your stick, it's not quite enough. It's still, you can still see through it too much, so add a bit more. And maybe just a tiny bit more. Just keep, adding till you've got enough. So you don't want it thick with glitter, but you do want to be able to see it. You don't want to see right through it. So that's pretty good. I'm going to pour this on top of the octopus. And push that right to the edge. And that is that one done. Now let's do the mica. Same thing, just add enough that you think will cover. And I think I'll put some gold. And just a smidge, that much. So that looks good. Not too much in there, but enough to colour it. Right, pop that on top of the sticker one. push it right to the edge. Now we can zap those. Start off with 30 seconds. I like to do 30-second bursts, just keep it on it. But since I've got thin layers, it should be fine. Now the other thing you can do while it's curing, you can pop a mirror underneath it, and that'll reflect the light underneath and get in the sides and underneath as well. So let's do another 30 seconds. Or you can leave the mirror right to the end. Once I've pulled them all out, I put them all on the mirror and then zap them again. So if we test it, they sound good. This one's still a bit soft, I can see it moving. This one's good. So we'll just keep going until they sound rock hard. This one still doesn't sound as hard if you hear this compared to this. Alright, so the other thing you can do is just flip it over and do it from the other side. Of course you need the moulds that are transparent that you can see through so the light can penetrate. I did this turtle this morning just with UV resin. Yes, it did take up a lot of resin, but I've run out of epoxy and I needed to do some more turtles. So I did one and then realised how much resin it took up, so that's the only one I'm going to be doing with resin. So yeah, he looks pretty cool. Right, let's test these. This one here is pretty good. Let's take them out and just pop them down on the mat. Yeah, let's see what's going on with this one. It's enough to be able to pull it out. And there they are. So we can zap them again if you want. It's not going to hurt them just to keep zapping until they're rock solid. This one here just needs a little bit more because of the sticker. That one there, that's all done. So I can put those aside and I'll zap the whole lot later on. So let's just get into it. I won't show you me zapping them every single time. I'll just show you how I'm making them, how I'm putting them together. So this one here. Get a third. This one here I'm not going to set straight away. Actually, both of them I'm not. I'm just going to leave them like that. I'm going to do the gears. Smallest one first. Then the next one. Hopefully this one's going to fit as well. And this other one we can do is pop in some beads. Oops. Stuck. Get in there. Just move those around. Bring that big one up here. Get in there. Pop a bit on this to cover this gear, just to keep them in place. Okay. Top this one up. Might just do beads only in this one. I won't use another colour on top. So fill that one up. Tiny bit more, get a couple of beads sticking out. Okay, now zap that, and I'll try and figure a colour I can put on top of these gears. Right, let's do a bit of purple glitter for this one. Managed to get the lid off, so made a big mess everywhere though. So that's better. Let's pour that on here. Glitter seems to work better than mica powder. I think because it's a bit chunkier and it can reflect off each other, the light. Okay. A little bit of glitter stuck on there. Never mind. That's the thing with glitter. It can be pretty tricky stuff. Let's do 30 seconds on that one. I'm just going to tidy up some of this glitter so I don't get it on my next project. Okay, I can take this one out, I'm pretty sure. This one's still got a little bit of movement on it. This one's good. I can take this out and just be very careful. It might be a bit sticky. They are done. Pretty simple. Okay, let's get on to the next two. So we've got 4, 6, I think we've got 8 to do. So that's cool. Bit of residue in the bottom of this from both of them actually. So I'm just going to get a bit of alcohol and give that a wipe. No, just wait till that dries up before I put anything in there. So the next one is, let's do the B and the key. So the key only just fits in there. Just going to put a bit in each one first, and then I'll pop the charms in. The bubble there. Okay, top them up. Okay, the B, let's just have them going sideways. And the key, to make them fit, probably should cut that end off, but we'll see if he fits in. Sort of to one side. Up there. And pop a bit of resin on top. I haven't left much room on this one. I probably put a bit too much in at the beginning. Just enough so there's about a mil left. Now the other thing, before you put your colour on, your last colour, make sure there's enough resin in these pointy bits. Otherwise the shape of the heart will be funny because the colour is going to come in. It won't go right to the point. The clear bit needs to be right to the point, if that makes sense. Alright, let's move you over. And quickly zap you before you move again. I'll do 60 seconds on them. Honeybee, I'm just using some mica, gold mica powder. Hopefully that looks like honey. Now the bee is sticking out a little bit, so I obviously put too much resin in at the beginning. So just be wary of that. Check out the width of your charm before setting that first layer. Try and get every last drop actually in this one, because I might not have had enough. It's not quite to the top. And the key ring, the key. I've just got some red glitter in here. Good. Is that one? And that one. Sometimes they can be a little bit sticky when you first take them out, so make sure you're wearing gloves and don't touch them. Just let them sit on the side there for a while, and we'll give them all a zap at the end. Right. Yep, there's some sticky residue in that one too. That's okay, easy enough to clean. That was just isopropyl alcohol I sprayed in there. And this is just a baby wipe. Okay, last two. So we've done 2, 4, 6, 8 we're going to be doing today. Wait for that to dry. Okay, now this one. Just a third. And this one, probably a third as well. Got a few little bubbles in here. Pop, 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 pop. That bubble doesn't want to pop. I'll just wait and see if it rises. Let's add a bit more on this one. Okay, this one here, I have these little pieces of fruit. I think they're made from like a rubbery substance, not quite sure. Just pour them into here so I can pick out which ones I want. And first off though, a bit more resin. Okay, let's have a look what we got here. I'm going to put a bit of everything in here. So I'll probably do 2 layers. It's a lime, lemon, kiwi fruit, watermelon, orange, and apple. Push those down. Actually, no, I won't do 2 layers. I'll just do it all in one. Just add some more resin right up to the top, leaving a mill. Okay. Right, what else have we got in here? Strawberry. Dragon fruit. Oops. Grapes. Oh, here's an avocado. First time I've seen an avocado in this one. It's not many, obviously. What else can we do? I think that's it. No, what's this? I think it's a carrot. So it must be fruit and veg. No, I'm not going to put a carrot in there. I'll just put another apple. Right. I'll just put one more lemon in. Right, that's those. And this one here, I'm going to do some seashells and a starfish. I'm trying to find a real tiny starfish first. Ah! Oh, there's one right on my hand. Excellent. And I think I broke quite a few doing that. Look at all the broken legs. Okay, right, some little tiny shells. Let's see what we got. There's one. And try and find another one. This is a different colour. Here's one. Dark one. And more. Right. Add another one. Okay. A bit more resin though. So with the shells, they tend to force out air when you are curing them. So what I do, put it right up, what I do is I just let them sit. Oh, found another starfish. Oh, he's really broken. Throw him away. So you can see a bubble coming up already from the starfish. I just turn them around and round, make sure they're full with resin. And bubbles will come out of them, and just wait for a while. That one's quite high, that one. Just turn them over. Let the bubbles come out. That one's got a bubble coming out. They are a little bit fiddly. Okay. Just going to wait 5 minutes and see if any more bubbles come out of those shells before we carry on. These seashells, I've just mixed up a bit of gold glitter. This is a light gold. I only just put enough glitter on this one I can actually see the shells through them. Hopefully they'll still look okay. So I've just mixed up silver for the fruit salad. Just need a little bit more glitter in there. Okay, pop that in there. Might not have had enough glitter on this one, never mind. See what it turns out like. Might be a little bit see-through. Okay, let's do 60 seconds. Fruit salad, and there's the, oh, you can barely see those shells. Maybe I should have picked a different glitter, never mind. So these are a little bit sticky, some of them, so I'm just gonna put them under the lamp. One last time. Let's do a minute, 90 seconds. Our last step is to attach them to our cards. So, just going to get a little bit of double-sided sticky tape. just a little square, pop that on the back. And a little cellophane bag. And there it is. Okay, that's them all bagged up. I'll put some individual photos for you so you can have a close-up look of them. And let me know in the comments which is your favourite. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment and share too, that would be great. And if you haven't subscribed already, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I've been doing a lot of resin art lately, so that's what mostly is my videos lately. I do furniture makeovers as well. I do some cake decorating, a little bit of travel video in there, and a little bit of decoupage as well. So check that out if you're interested in any of those. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.